call me fuego. 93 like me. Fire in the sheets, spending summers on the sea. It's okay though, she know way home. Bearfield life on the day
Address it is now. We're halfway through the festival. We've got 2 spots left in the week 3 weekly final. Let's see who can put rubber to road and make it happen as we head over to the perspicacious presentation of Porosaurus and Pansy.
I don't even know what that word means. I have a pretty good vocab, and he's just breaking out words I've never heard of. But something I do know about is Miramar. I don't even know what that means. Horo, we have a new team joining us, but we only have one team making it through this lobby. You're loving that. I love that it makes you happy. That's the main thing.
God,
it's cute. It's very cute.
It gives me the giggles. I love it. I love it. And you know what? I love seeing a new team into this lobby every single time. It makes things really interesting, makes them fun. But what I would really love to see here is, look, we're down to 2 games left. If Infantry or Sonics don't find a way to win one of these games, they are going to be just it's going to be heartbreaking. Because look, Infantry, I'm looking at my stats right now. Obviously, you know, they've had a bunch more games, but 52 kills on Miramar for Infantry. The next closest is 4 AM with 28. I mean, Infantry has just been dominant on this map, but they cannot seem to find a win.
Oh, that is heartbreaking when you bring out the numbers, man. Speaking of heartbreak, if Forever lands that shot, someone's going to be having a little cry to themselves later, and I don't just mean me. But at this point, you're right. There are a couple of teams on the verge, and if we're going for European pride here, I had the NA team.
From Long and Petrichor there is Savior. Where are you going, buddy? Oh no, you're running right into 4 AM. Zenon will be there as well. It looks like Zenyon's going to commit to this, and the whole of K7 is going to commit to this. Well, it's only 2 players at this point, but Zenon gets taken down to about 26 HP. Booyah, who's gone down. 4 AM cleaning this up quickly.
LG Divine, are they coming here as well?
Oh,
Zenon's already found crazy.
Meta?
Zenon's done the best he can, but by now I'm looking at LG Divine about to crash the same compound. 4 AM down to 2, lose all alone, and he's going to be taken out by, it looks like Turtle, and Forever now is just feeling swarmed. They dealt with the first wave, the second a little too much, and yes, Leviz does get knocked by, you know, by any means, it's going to be kind of kept together by LG Divine. I mean, these guys worked in well, they've taken the compound, they saw the weakness. Third party in that fight was the perfect way to approach that.
That was really, really well played by LG Divine, and good thing you've got the Bronco with the hard top, my dude, because otherwise Mamu would have had you absolutely roasted, and he still might. Yep, there we go. Okay. Easy pickup for Mamu there as Infantry loses 1. They have a lot of territory that they can play around from, and now Buriram TSM are looking fantastic. As you said, Damwon already going to hop in the vehicles, already spotted out their next movement. Songjang is going to get picked out. We'll see if they can make... Oh, no, that car's on fire.
Time to evacuate, time to get out of there. Ooh, they are lucky to be alive. But now, TSM have so much more vision on them, and it's going to be a clean pickup for TSM. And down 1 after that brilliant scouting work, forced to move almost instantaneously. It looks like DA are about to do the similar thing. Let's see how their run goes. Of course, did not go well for the previous team. Most of these teams will lose life doing this. It is one way in and not many ways out here. We saw this fight between FaZe and Team Liquid not long ago on that hillside. Keep in mind, this is a dangerous area. Murt's done for. Metralis and Smash continuing forward. If they make it towards this hillside, there could be some safety, maybe more than before, but it ain't much still. And God Meow trying to make that work, but he can't overpeak. TSM going to keep him away, and it looks like EA have found a place to pull up.
Oh, they just barely. I mean, there was only 2 of them left, and now Sonics Meta had made the push early, and they find themselves in the middle of, they're in between Sonics and the safe zone. Shrimsy will find the first knock here. Wicked will get taken down and stolen away. Infantry trying to do the same thing once again, and these sends are just not working for anybody, I guess, except DA and Boliang. I'm not sure what you were trying to do. Throw it in reverse, maybe try to get to that rock, but Metrali is not going to let that happen as they protector it very, very well. DXG, meanwhile, on foot, or, well, they got a couple of vehicles. They're playing from the southern side on the top of that hill. Should be able to find a little bit of room to work with as well, but there's still a number of teams, Pansy, that have not made that move just yet, and I don't know where they're going to go.
Well, my eyes go instantly towards Sonics now. The team that's pressuring them are being kind of pressured themselves by the likes of TSM. Sparking does find Trimsy, so I'm not sure if they're able to get him back up here. Sparking's a problem. He's a very dangerous player to have at the foot of your hill, but HWin will remove him, but they've lost down 2 here. Now, the res looking unlikely. They might be operating with merely 2. Tiggleton and HWin are the only ones alive, and they do have vehicles, so they can try and find a way into this new circle. They have to wave goodbye to their buddies and just move forward.
Take backside there, trying to make his way out. And oh my gosh, Metrolius is just being an absolute gatekeeper right now. Tig gets picked out of the vehicle by Vard. HWin now the last player up for Sonics. He is getting slowly pushed here now. I believe, or is about to get pushed. Maybe by E36, I'm not sure. Actually, he's okay. He's safe. E36, our new team in the lobby, you can see them just off in the distance there. They're starting to slowly make their way in. The grenade going to fall a little bit short there for AAA, but HWin will stay alive for now. New circle pops, and we've still got our teams from the south having to move their way in.
Okay, HWin is just going to try and keep his head down as best he can. AAA are very aware of his position. LG Divine took that spot away from DA, so they're in a good spot now. TSM can stay where they currently reside. MCG, good spot as well. GEX have been not necessarily quiet, but they've just, considering how good that positioning that they have is, they're keeping their heads down. Maybe slowly trying to just let everyone else take chunks out of each other and then arrive a little later. Buriram can still play their position. DXG getting ready for their turn to full send. Where do they head towards? You wouldn't go towards TSM here. No, they're going to take a mad dash towards the right side. HWin's going to probably be sweating here as so many teams are on the way. It looks like E36 are in the vehicles too. They found a place to pull up. That's a pre-smoke coming out. No problems there. They're going to maybe even get a res. Satu's in danger. No, DXG go past. They actually go past this. HWin has maybe found enough to be able to cause a problem for E36. They can't continue towards him, so he stays safe for now.
Oh boy, DXG staying alive for right now. MCG, so many things to shoot at, so little time. And now look at this, Petrichor actually going to crash the TSM compound. Vard might be a little bit split off from everybody. If they don't see him, that's going to be Vard coming up big, and there you go. He's going to find Mamu right off the bat. Follow up with the throwable, and now Petrichor finding themselves a little bit pinched here.
Look, they say the words, it's easy for Rents, but all of us get hard for Vard when he does these things. It's a wonderful time to be around him. But Petrichor Road do at least now cause a problem for TSM. They can now gatekeep them though. TSM do have at least the wrap on them in that aspect. They have the better positioning. You can see the problem that DXG is under. They have so many eyes drawn towards them this early on. So again, it's that matter of survival now. Now, Vard is a little off on his own. As said, he is playing that kind of like solo man, so he's got to be a bit careful on how he works around this. He's got to play that kind of nuisance player. Him simply being there is a problem.
Yeah, it's a good smoke wall he lined up for himself to get him back over towards the rest of the boys, but he is going to play, as he said, that flanking role. And Petrichor, I think, might have read this as Vard going and rejoining the rest of the boys as they try to push into this. A good smoke wall set up for themselves as well. So this is going to be rough stuff for TSM. Oh, Mill, that was ambitious.
Look, the big man, the Wookiee himself, happy to greet people at the door, no problem. Just take the shoes off, put them to the side, and you're welcome in. But at this point, Petrichor Road now are considering their options. Okay, well, that avenue that we just tried, not looking so likely. MCG, though, still keeping people present and humbled on that side as well. Going to make sure no one gets easy access. Vard's now in a bit of danger here. Barrel to his side, he's prone down, he's surrounded. Iroh's called to attention to help out Wookiee. This is where the threat starts to mount here. TSM need to deal with this and deal with it well. But actually, Buriram lending a hand from further afield.
Yeah, and that's looks like Buriram trying to take a few shots to see if they can clean that out, and it would be lovely for them if they could finish off TSM and whatever's left of Petrichor, because that would then open up that south side for them to play, because they've got to find somewhere to move in. Petrichor goes down. That is going to do it for them, and now GEX deciding to finally push onto MCG here, and they are coming out the victors so far, and Tank slowly bleeding out. Evil E might be going for that res, but look at the grenades.
They are fantastic, but that's not quite taking them down yet. Oh my word, they are so close to just wiping these boys out. Now, TSM are back to 4. Wookie did get knocked, but a great couple of trades for Iroh keep TSM living in this. They've kept their vehicles safe too, but look, we've seen that send has been the disaster of many. Buram doing about the same thing too, so I wonder if they're going to meet on the battlefield. But as we can see, the battlefield already listed with bodies and more nades finding placement. Summer this time to play catch, and in all the wrong ways.
Well, this is where I want to know. I want to know where Buryram's going to go. I think they just play the edge down there, but while this fight's still playing out, oh no, Leo doesn't finish it. Ling Du will take him out. Neil T will finish off Ling Du, though, from range as DXG staying involved. And this fight on the top of the hillside has just been absolutely brutal. Multi-Circle Gaming will now go down. GEX keeping 4 up, and now TSM has made the push, and they are right on the other side of the lip here from Buryram.
Now, it's quite interesting. LG Divine are going to keep Buram a little kind of pushed down here, but E36 or H-Win, if they're feeling a little bolder, could have been pressuring TSM from the back. But they are mostly down to kind of snakes or maybe 2 players. It's not ideal. So Buram, as much as they look quite powerful in this, if LG Divine starts to extend, they could be in so much danger. And GEX are about to start leading this way. You can see them on that hillside, working their way kind of a little further south, a little further east, which opens up plenty of problems for more teams on this side. It's kind of the battle on 2 fronts. AAA, DXG, Sonics, and E36 on one side, and then you've got Buram, TSM, LG Divine, and GEX on the other.
Buryram might be having a little PTSD about this position as well. This is where they lost the 3v1 for a win against LG Divine's Turtle. One of the original first big plays from PGI.S. Now we're right back in that position. Now Gex trying to push down onto LG Divine, but they're immediately going to lose 2 to a combination of LGD and Buryram, as Buryram is just raining shots on everybody. Go Godvi! Godvial!
TSM should push this. They really should push this. They're trying to. Iroh's got too much attention. He needs some help here. Where's the rest of his squad? Where are the other 3 players? How is he getting 3 players pushing him a little on his own? Sure, but the rest need to fold into this. Move quickly on the low ground, and they're doing just that. Miraku finds Kanaxi, but they need to find more. Quick of a turn, and there it is. Bard might be able to save him, and he looks like he has done. A quick res might get them back on their feet, but does LG Divine now push, or are they too busy with the other fight going on? No, they want to make the most of this. They see the TSM are weakened. Turtle with an aid to hand. This could be the death of TSM. Vard back on his feet, joined by Wookie Bookie here, but Vard goes down. It's just Wookie now. Oh, but Wookie does well. Staying alive, and he needs to do more. Turtle now considering it, but where's GEX in all of this? Leviz is dealing with them. 2 fights, 2 fronts. LG Divine spreading themselves thin, but managing just about to stay alive.
Ooh. And they clean that up, but TSM, what a game they had. 13 kills. And it looks like LG Divine should be able to get these reses off. Levi's has the big, important job of making sure that GEX doesn't push on him. I don't think he realizes how close that Junnn Lee is. GEX is just cycling, rotating these reses right now. They're just getting picked from multiple angles. The new circle does pop, and you can see where it's pulling. AAA is going to have to find somewhere to go. All these teams that were hanging out in the field also going to have to reposition. Our solo player, H-Win, I think he's okay for the time being, but this fight between LG Divine and Gex feels like it might be a fight for the win here.
Well, it looks like LG Divine won that win pretty bad. Already kind of cleaning house over this side. Just 1 left alive, and Levi's making it look easy in all the right ways. And now AAA trying to make their move. They've got DSG behind, but a quick turn. The 180 say goodnight, Neil T. We are down to our final 4, and we've got some big names in this. AAA so with 4 players alive. LG Divine with 4. E36 now down to 1 stand-in. H-Win finally shows his hand as he had to. But he's trying to lay low, keep a quiet profile, force the fight elsewhere, but now he's garnered maybe too much attention, and he looks like he's in all kinds of trouble. The nades now start coming in. H-Win might have shown his hand a little too early. He does lose on life. So, we are now down to 2. A 4v4 ending.
Ooh, couldn't really ask for more. I mean, I feel like LG Divine has the best position right now. AAA, though, they're just running in the middle of the open. Turtle is picking them apart. What a shot. He finds the head with that Mini 14. And now LG Divine, 16 kills. Can they get 20? Can they get the win? This would be absolutely huge for this squad.
Ready in the vehicles. Janku looking for an opportunity, and he's merely finding bullets. A brave pull-up, but it's a split. It's going to keep the attention focused in 2 fronts. Kind of disallowing LG Divine to get the wrap they'd won. But look at the strain he's under, the stress he's facing from Levi's there. Great work instantaneously. It looks like they're going to push this. JN finds another. LG Diviner in fine form. Just JR's alive now. And I've got to say it, LG Divine looking formidable right now. Nades come out, they're pushing this. They were never going to wait for AAA to make their move. No, it's all theirs. Great win from LG Divine.
Oh my God, they look fantastic. They looked so in control. And there you go. Day one, we had the 19 kill win from Infantry, and we were like, oh my God, they're insane. Then the next day we had 22 from Zenith, and now 20 kills and the win from LG Divine. What an insane tournament we've been having so far.
Brilliantly played by LG Divine. They didn't have an easy approach either. I mean, they had so many fights to take, and they won them.